Sorry, I had to stop the video for a second because, like I said, I'm not very organized at this time, but I was just trying to figure out how to put the three more cards in here because they didn't fit in my space. But here they are, and so here is what I pulled out is the waterfall, which is the Six of Forces, so air, and then you have Ural and the Sphinx, which would correspond to a major arcana if we had to make a correspondence, but we don't really with this deck. It is a very unusual and out of the scheme kind of deck, and that's why I love it, because it really gives very deep insights into a reading for me. And then we have the intricacies and industry, which is the Seven of Scrolls. Let's say it would compare it to the Pentacles, but like I said, I'd rather not do that. But just to give you an idea of the kind of energy, so air and earth. So the waterfall is the first card that came up. It's another card that would it goes very well with the King of Cups, because again, it's all about water, as you can see, and like I said, water is all about emotions. Again, it's a place where Aries do not really thrive. But what this card tells you is that you have at this time an incredible personal power that supports you in really opening up to the force that you have within. Yes, the element is water, and yes, it's all about fluidity, which, I mean, in a way, Aries likes to flow. It just likes to do his thing. So why don't you embrace this kind of energy? Why don't you just go with the flow? Even if that means to just dwell into, excuse me, into an element that may not be the most comfortable for you. I would say that this card just tells you that you have really a way to reach into the power really of the universe. Like, you can do anything if you can access and if you can embody the roaring of this water that comes down first forcefully, something that you're very familiar with. Yeah, like Aries are forceful, they just do their things. Why don't you embody that? You have it available to you. This is something that to me says, okay, there's an extra encouragement here that confirms that your energy, your Martian energy, is right there. You have it in you. You can do this. And then we have the card of Uriel and the Sphinx. Now, this for me was really like the last confirmation that it's all about a conflict, whether it's an inner conflict or an inner conflict that stems from somebody else or an energy they have around. But in the end, like I said, to me, it's all an inner conflict. It starts from you no matter what, no matter who triggers it, no matter what triggers it. It's you. You have to deal with it. Now, why do I say that this is the card that actually gave me final confirmation that this reading is all about dealing with this conflict? It's because Uriel is an archangel, and in this card, as you can see, she stays in front of the Sphinx. Now, the Sphinx is a symbol of mystery and something that is enigmatic, something that you can't really make out what it is really. You just need to kind of study the thing. So it could be that, yes, there is something that needs to be addressed that you are not quite sure what it's all about. And one thing that was actually another confirmation that this reading goes well with you at this time is because Uriel, the name Uriel, means fire of God. So, being a fire sign, I mean, that again tells me how much strength, how much support you have in the energy right now. But what this card shows is that at this time, the most important thing that you have to do, which possibly is the most difficult thing that you need to do, is to dig more and find what is your deepest power, what it is in you that can take you out of whatever this indecision is all about, this going back and forth, this not knowing how to balance the darkness and the light within you or the situation. That is something that is important for you to do at this time. I mean, the Sphinx itself was, something that had to be dug out of the sand many times because of the sandstorm. So it's something that, it's constant work. It's not something that you can be stopping at any time, really. It's, inner work never ends. And that's why I had, a final confirmation that it is all about working with yourself, for yourself. And you really have to do it. You need to kind of have to chip away to old beliefs, probably, or stories that you have been telling yourself of who you are and how you relate to others, perhaps. You are on this path, that is for sure, because otherwise you wouldn't be looking into all of this, all of these scenarios here where there's indecision, like what we saw in here in the Seven of Cups, and indecisions here and here. So you definitely are a work in progress. And yes, and even if there is no sign of transformation just yet, that will come the moment that you actually take this work seriously. So do not dismiss this phase, even if as a fire sign you just don't like the process. Just stay in it. This is the advice. You need to trust the process. You need to understand that you are in it, that you're actually making progress, even if you feel like you are a bit stuck at this time. Okay, so take a deep breath, do what you need to do, sit in or not. Asking a fire sign to sit, it's kind of hilarious, but you get the gist. That's what you need to do. And yet confirmation is given even more so but this last card, which is intricacies and industry. As you can see, I don't know if you can see very well, so this guy here is actually building a wall, and it seems like part of a beautiful bigger construction, which seems to be a cathedral. Now, what does that require? It require patience, yeah, it require dedication. And what does that mean? It just means that you are in the process of really building something. That is your confirmation that you are not wasting this time, my dear fire sign. You're not wasting time. You are investing time in something that is absolutely needed and will be rewarding to you. You are on the way with to whatever it is that you want to be, which seems to be this place here. Like I said, whether it's financial or emotional, it's just where you want to be, and this is you working at it. So don't forget that the small steps is what is needed to achieve long-term goals. And the most beautiful ending of this reading couldn't come from other than this card here, which, sorry, it's right here. That was the only oracle card that I put that I decided to pull, which says trust. And what does that mean? It's all about what this reading is about. You need to trust that you are where you're supposed to be, that you just need to do the work and just say to yourself that this is exactly what you meant to be doing at this time. And this card specifically, if you can't read it, I'll read it for you. It says, while your logical mind is dictating a supposedly clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. The logical path may be one that you consider safe and more familiar, but you could be missing out on boundless opportunities and so much more. So in order to do that, again, keep at it, keep working on it, just sit with yourself, but the best way that you can do that without being extremely uncomfortable, and trust that you have the possibilities, you have the power, you have the energy, you have the support. You can do this, Aries. And don't forget, all of these energies are always temporary. And like I said, in the good, in the bad, I don't have to teach you any of this. I'm not here to preach to the choir, but sometimes it's good to be reminded that it's not always a struggle all the time. It's just we need to take steps to avoid for the next step to be equally challenging, let's put it that way. But you got this. You definitely got this. You got all that you need in your hands. So I hope this resonates with you. I hope it helps you find a bit more clarity, or even just confirmation of what it is. And if you found this useful, don't forget to check me out. I will be putting out more videos soon, and I would very much appreciate it if you could just give it a like and also subscribe to my channel. That's very important. That will help me grow and reach out more and more people. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.